I wear masks so that companies and brands can't pressure me to lie, and so I can speak freely. No sponsor owns this review. What I'm going to tell you over the next few minutes is the truth about whether or not the Thorne Berberine supplement actually works for weight loss. I bought some bottles of Thorne Berberine with my own money, and instead of just trying it myself, due to the fact that I'm not an overweight person in real life, I had to send it out to two different volunteers who reached out via email. One is a man and one is a lady. They agreed to use the Thorne Berberine supplement for 30 days and send honest feedback, including the side effects, the before and after pictures of what they looked like before they started and what they looked like 30 days later. So in the next few minutes of this review video, you will see the results from these two people who have volunteered to do this test, including their experiences and the before and after pictures that they've sent to me via email. You're going to also know what the side effects they reported are, and finally you're also going to know the one thing you must avoid on the internet if you don't want to fall into the hands of the wrong guys and lose a lot of your money while trying to purchase a bottle of the Thorne Berberine supplement online. So now before we dive into the video proper, it's very important that I quickly mention something that has always been making a difference and that has made a difference in this test again. This book right here called Anna Ming's Ancient Chinese Codes for Sustainable Fat Burn is a guide that I've had for a while. It teaches food timing, it teaches body timing, it teaches natural remedies and natural ingredients that we can use and copy from the ancient Chinese people to keep our body in shape naturally. And I gave both testers, both the guy and the lady, digital download copy of this book here. They both said good things about the book. I'm going to tell you that up front. Now, this book has a physical copy. You can purchase the physical copy. You can purchase the digital copy. I'm going to have the link of them down below, but you can just search for it online. But you have to be careful to ensure that it is the real thing you are purchasing. It's very important you purchase the real thing. And why I keep speaking about purchasing the real thing is because there are always fake websites out there who will try to steal the Thorne Berberine name and their brand image and then try to use it to trick people into buying from the wrong places. Once you fall for this trap, you're going to get your bank cards overcharged. They're going to try as much as possible to charge as much money as they can and take as much money as they can from you once you make that mistake. So the safe way is very simple. You need to purchase Thorne from their official website or directly from Amazon, because Thorne is on Amazon. And like I said, I have linked this book below, and I'm also going to link Thorne Berberine below as well. So you need to make sure you secure yourself. Do not make the mistake of thinking that, oh, I'm going to get it cheaper here, I'm going to get it cheaper there, and then you end up giving people access to hack into your bank or your PayPal or whatever payment method you choose to use. You just want to be careful, do the right things. As I said, I've linked both the digital copy, the physical copy, and a link to Thorne Berberine on Amazon, so that I'll be sure that everyone who runs into this review video will get what they came for, and at the same time not get misled at the end of the day, because you can actually make mistakes, get misled, and lose your money. So we want to avoid that here. Tap the like button if this information helped you out, and share with other people who might need to see it. Now that we've talked about that, we have to move on to looking at the actual results that have been sent back to me after a 30-day test done by a guy and a lady. So without wasting time at all, let's look at the emails. So here we have Emily's emails. The email subject says 30-day update with Thorne Berberine. Says, hi Richard, just wrapping up 30 days. I wanted to share my honest experience. I'll admit the first few days weren't perfect. Around days 2 and 3, I had a little bit of issues sleeping. I had a queasy feeling in the mornings, but it passed away quickly. And once it did, I felt completely fine. There was no more shakiness in my sleep, and my sleep stayed normal the whole time. The scale didn't move much in the first 2 weeks. Honestly, I was discouraged at first because I'm someone that has tested a lot of things, and by the end of the 4th week, I noticed some of my clothes fitting looser. I realized my stomach wasn't sticking out as much as it used to, and that was the first visible change for me. By the end of month 1, I had steady, noticeable progress, but nothing dramatic like a big reveal. But the changes I've seen are enough that I'm motivated to keep going. I've attached my before and after pictures so you can see the difference and show it to other people. Emily. So we're going to look at her before and after pictures real soon. As of right now, let's go ahead and look at the next email that we got from the guy. So this is an email from David. So he says, surprised by the results. Hey Richard, I just finished my first bottle of Thorne Berberine. I wasn't expecting much, but I'm surprised. No side effects at all, no weird feeling, no headaches, no crashes. Honestly, I forgot I was even taking it most days. I almost missed it in some days. In the first week, nothing really changed. By the 2nd week, my belt tightened another notch. By the 3rd week, people at my gym started asking me if I was cutting weight or taking something they didn't know about. My midsection definitely leaned out and I felt lighter overall. I didn't change my diet much, but I actually did follow some of the timing ideas and the resting ideas that I got from the Chinese book you recommended. I think that combo really made it work better. I've attached my pictures so you can see for yourself. So we're going to look at their before and after pictures right here. But before we look at that, I want to let you know this book costs I think $14.99 for a physical copy. The digital download copy costs $9.99, so it's very cheap. It's a no-brainer. You can find it online by simply searching for Anna Ming's Ancient Chinese Codes for Sustainable Fat Burn. That's what you just have to type in. You're gonna find it, but I'm gonna link it below in the video description at the top of the pinned comment so that I'll be sure you're buying it from the right place, that you're not actually going out there and falling into the hands of those bad actors. Although they might not or try to scam you when you're trying to buy something as cheap as $14 for physical copy and $9 for digital copy. But when you try to buy supplements that actually cost some money, and when they know that people might want to buy a lot of bottles, they set traps, they steal this brand identity, they try to act like they are the Thorne Berberine guys. So you have to be careful. Once I show you the before and after pictures, don't just rush off and buy it anyway. Use the links below. Amazon can be trusted. So let's go ahead and look at Emily's picture. This is the picture she took before we started this journey, and this is what she looks like now. So you can see she didn't lose some kind of dramatic weight like that, but she lost some weight. The next one here is David. You can see David's picture. David actually had a real transformation. David looks snatched. He looks better. I bet a lot of women are going to be going after David now. When he walks up to them, they feel like, oh, I like this one. So this is actually good news here. So to wrap everything up and keep it simple, it actually works. It can get you results, but it's going to work better with what is inside this book, because there are some things here that you don't see. It's not some conventional advice. It's just a way of life that you can just attach into your daily living, your daily actions for the time period that you're taking whatever supplement. I like to let people know that they should add this book as an add-on to whatever supplement they're taking. It's going to give you a better lifestyle. It's going to put you in a better thought state to actually think better and actually get better results when it comes to the things of the body. So to wrap everything up finally, in this small test that we've done, Thorne Berberine clearly worked, but it wasn't instant. But as you know, these things work differently for different people. Not everyone has the same levels of metabolism. Not everyone has the same type of body. So you have to use it on yourself and see how it works for you. But the good news is that it works, it makes clear differences, and that is what is important here. And as you've seen, it's more effective when you pair it with Anna Ming's book. Go ahead and grab the book if you are very, very serious about this, if you want this to work for you. But please make sure you use official links. I'm going to have an Amazon link below in the description. I'm also going to have links to this book, the digital version and the physical version, depending on what one you want to buy. You can go ahead and purchase. Finally, if this review video helped you, tap the like button and share it so more people can see an honest Thorne Berberine review that has a real world test inside of it. I'm Richard. This is Reported Back Products, and no brand or company gets to script what I say. I'll see you in the next one.